heavily dependent on tourism, that we were entering a period of uncertainty, just like the rest of the world. A lot of businesses, I keep saying took out power, took out water, and shut down. A lot of the businesses had to lay off workers. A lot of people returned back to their hometowns where they were originally from. As you may know, we get a lot of people to work out here on the island, so it was a period of a lot of uncertainty, and most people did what they needed to do to survive at that time. That is why they closed down. A few businesses closed down at that period and never reopened back, so we lost a couple small businesses.
After renovations, we said we're going to have a good time. The place is beautiful. But then the pandemic came, and then we just had to shut down for basically a year and a half before we could start opening again for local tourism. Some of our staff had to leave the island for good, and whosoever remained were the ones that we held to so that we could just go by with the remaining time that we were open.
Most of my business come from the tourist industry, and there was nobody here, so there was nobody to buy my stuff. It impacted us really hard because there's no funds coming in, so we just had to live off nature, which we're practically used to doing anyways here. Went fishing, we have our coconuts that we pull, plus the government gave us assistance and food.
We went from having tours like every day to like 0 tours. So it was like a desert. No tours, no income, no jobs for anybody.
Once COVID hit, well, we had to shut down everything. And then during that time, my boss, along with the village council, started the soup kitchen, and that's how we started feeding the people on the island and keep some of the employees having a job as well. We have about 12 employees that we had to try to figure out how we're going to give them food and money and stuff because nobody had no job, right? And so with that, we just decided to just keep things going and slowly reopen back once the regulations slowly eased off. And then everybody started getting like 4 hours shift or 5 hours just to get a little money in their pocket.
It's really rough because the island get people, we got lockdown, so the leave money away in the bank, that actually had to try to live pan, and then it really got, I'm not really not, I think I'm not rich, but then I had to try to stretch it to provide, COVID.
Most businesses, if not all, is reopened. Our workers are back working. We have a lot of visitors, both local and international, so we are very grateful for that. We continue to see arrivals, which is very good, and we've needed this boost, so we're grateful that we still have people coming over to Caye Caulker.
In the past 2 or 3 months, we've had like 70–80% of more bookings coming in. For May, we're seeing a good potential as well. We're noticing now that all of the restrictions are lifted. We're seeing more traffic coming in for July, which is the Lobster Fest season. We're seeing for September as well. And we have also been seeing reservations for December for the New Year's as well.
Now you actually see people. You won't even see the locals, much less of the tourists. So now that the borders are open, it's great because we're actually seeing more flow of people, and I could actually have back the hammocks, and it's good.
It's slowly coming back, yeah, and I think with the drop of a lot of the different COVID mandates, we have been seeing a rise in tourism on the island. So I can see it, especially in the evenings when everybody is back from their tours, like the amount of walking traffic that we have on the island is a lot more livelier now. It's really nice to see everybody back again.
Right now, all the staff are pretty much tired because it's been busy and it's been really good, and we've been making more money, a lot more tips. Like a lot of people feel, I wouldn't say sorry for us, but a lot of people see that we need a little bit extra money for, so we've been pretty much doing good.
Right now, I butter my bread on 2 sides. I'm not ashamed to tell you, I like to see it for yourself. I both have a bread on two sides. I do my own business, I don't got no boss. I am my own worker. And this is my provision right here. The good Lord bless me, this little business here. And I just carry on with true life. And to be honest, everybody out there like me, they like it, they like the vibes, the tourists. When last about the tourists, I have them pop a show. We glad the tourists to come back. We glad the government really look into the people and see the suffering of the people. Because really truly the government look into the people, you know. A lot of people say the government don't do nothing but miss. To my experience of 55 years old, from where I come and where I dey and how I see Belize, the government work for we.